Hey Aries, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot. This reading is for Aries for December 11 separation. I wanted to say, Aries, thank you so much for all the views, all of the comments, and all of the likes. I sure appreciate y'all. So let's see what's going on in love for Aries. Surrendering to a situation isn't proving to be very easy for either you or your partner. I feel like you've probably been working on trying to see something from another's perspective. Be patient with the timing. The energy is gaining momentum. Balance spirituality and practicality. You're trying to swim together, but you may be going in two different directions. Take time to breathe out. So something seems like it may be happening very quickly. And you may be trying to swim together, but maybe you're not in sync, right? Take time to take a breath. If things are going too quickly for you or they're overwhelming you because of the pace, then, it's okay to slow things down. So let's see what's going on with you in love, Aries. Yeah, take time to allow things to come together naturally. There's probably there may be some conversations being had about how to get this thing off the ground. Honesty is the best policy. Someone wants to be logical and someone wants to go full steam ahead. So that may be part of the issue. In the end, I think you're going to have what you seek out of this relationship. Just remember to balance whatever you're giving to. Whatever it is you're giving to, and you have multiple things going on, balance them out. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. So, communication's coming out. I think you're both revealing to each other your deepest wishes, maybe your fears. Lots of conversation being had, and it's a lot of mind sync conversation. Sort of like you're on the same page. It's like they're reading your mind type of situation. I think there was some confusion about which direction to go in. But it looks like you're both looking for the new opportunity, looking forward to the new opportunity. Aries, I think you in particular are embracing change. You're embracing a new opportunity that maybe you weren't sure was going to come, or you didn't know where the opportunity was going to come from. There was sort of a state of confusion for you about moving forward with this person, but I think something that they said to you sealed the deal for you. So for whatever that means for you guys. So yeah, definitely coming into your power, and you're definitely coming into seizing a new opportunity or a new role, a new level of commitment with your lover. So let's see. And we've got balancing stuff out and moving forward on the bottom of the deck. So let's see what's going on with Aries. Aries, I think there was a period of time in which you were sort of struggling about moving forward in the future with this person. You have your cup covered here. So I think you were kind of like, I don't know if I want to nurture this or not. But like I said, I think something that they said sort of sealed the deal for you, whatever that is. So let's see what's going on with your lover. Whatever they were juggling, they are not juggling no longer. I think this is the idea of changing roles for them too. I think this is sort of like, I'm hearing this has been all fun and games, but like, I really love you. Are we going to commit to each other? This has been, but this is not just fun and games for me. I am in love with you and I want a commitment. Something like that's happening with your partner. And they're not going to be happy until they get kind of what they want here. They're done playing around. They want a full-on commitment. All right, so let's see, or switch it if you need to, however it resonates. Let's see what your blocks are, Aries. Oh, yeah. I think in the beginning, Aries, when you met this person, you really didn't anticipate developing feelings for them either. I think that you thought, well, it's not going to be, romance. This is just for fun. It's not really going to go anywhere. But I think that you quickly learned that that wasn't the case. And then you were at a point in which you had to decide whether or not you were going to nurture this connection or follow through or whatever. So you had a possibility come into your life that you didn't anticipate being a love connection. Surprise. So your partner's also saying here that I think they fell for you very quickly, but I think that you didn't think so in the beginning. And they're seeing here, Aries, the block for your partner is Aries' lack of attention or lack of nurturing of the relationship or lack of being serious about it, right? They want for that to be finished, right? Because they're telling you, look, it's been fun and everything, but I'm in love with you and I want a commitment from you. Okay, so let's see what's going on between the two of you. Aha. Deciding whether or not to make a commitment and move forward in this relationship is the block. And Aries, I think your battle is this my forever person or is this somebody that, hit it and quit it? Which one is it going to be? And I think that you're leaning toward love relationship because of the words that they're speaking. Because some kind of communication that they've made to you has been something that, maybe is always been in your mind and they said it out loud and no one's ever done that before. Or, there's a mind connection here between the two of you. I think that you have a tendency that you may want to run away from it. But I don't think you're going to. I think you're going to reconcile yourself to commit to this person. And I think you think this is somebody you could grow old with. All right, so let's see how they feel about you. Your lover went through a period of time in which they felt like this was kind of useless and futile. They may have been in the beginning, thinking that it was, this was just fun. It wasn't really going to go anywhere, and I'm not really going to have to stick around. So I'm not really going to have to protect myself. I'm not going to put my wall up. I'm not going to, we're not going to be together forever. But your person caught feelings. They caught some feelings. And so now they're happy about that. They want to celebrate that. And they want to offer you this cup, but the toxic element here is that they're not sure that Aries is that serious about them. So let's see what this devil is. Yes. Okay. You may be dealing with the kind of person who, when they equate sex and intimacy as two different issues. And they find it harder when they become intimately, connecting with somebody to be open and free and things like that. But when it's just strictly physical intimacy, you may find that they're more uninhibited with conversation, with, whatever. But when they start to catch feelings, then, the walls sort of slowly start to come up because they're afraid of rejection. So your person's thinking here, well, is this pattern going to repeat? Or they can slowly see the pattern starting to repeat within themselves. So the issue is they're falling in love with you, or they've fallen in love with you. And now they feel like they've got to go into protection mode because they're afraid of your rejection. So let's see what they're thinking. But they find you highly attractive. They do want to grow old with you, build a family with you, whatever your circumstances. They're really in their head about deciding and knowing that, number one, they can build a foundation with you. They've seen those attributes here. They're making a decision that this is a lifetime commitment for them, that, they've caught feelings, they're in love with you. Okay, they're saying it's all been fun and games, but listen, now I'm in love with you and I want a commitment from you. That's what I desire. And so now they're in their head thinking about this Ten of Pentacles energy. Home, hearth, stability, family, building a life. And they've made the decision. They've made the decision that that's what they want with you. So let's see what their intention is. They think that there's a possibility that their actions from the past with others may catch up to them in this situation. So they may be thinking, of all the relationships in which they've run away from. And the one relationship that they don't want to run away from, the irony is that it may be somebody who doesn't feel the same about them. So definitely Aries is breaking the player. You've got the King and Queen of Wands here. Queen of Wands, Aries, you are in the upright. King of Wands is in the reverse, which is your partner. So it's kind of like, you can't play a player, right? And so that's kind of what they're thinking in their mind, like, wouldn't that be just about right? But they are trying to complete some karma. They're trying to put some old cycles down. They are also trying to hold on what's most precious to them, and they want to hold on to you, Aries. They don't want to fight. They don't want to feel like, they're forcing you, but they are kind of forcing. They're kind of saying, hey, I want a commitment or bye. All right, so let's see what they're going to do. What their intentions are. Oh. They're anticipating rejection from you, right? And they think it's kind of like payback for maybe the way that they've done others. And they also think that, or maybe, this is a recurring thing for y'all, but they are saying Aries is the one for me, and I'm going to wait for Aries. If Aries rejects me, that's fine. I'll wait till Aries is ready. Okay. So let's see kind of what they are going to do. They're going to wait for commitment. Okay, what they're going to say is, hi, let's get married. Let's see what they expect you to do. Okay. They expect you to say, hell yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Let's go to Vegas. Let's get hitched. All right, let's see what a final outcome is going to be. Okay, so there is commitment here. I mean, there will be commitment here. These are all coming out in the reverse, so don't fret. I know you closet Barnes & Noble readers out there are going to be really concerned about that. So, anyway, so basically the final outcome is that they're going to be communicating to you that you were their wish fulfillment, Aries. That they're going to be pouring it out, spilling it out. They anticipate maybe that you're going to give them some resistance, okay, and you're going to throw out a bunch of reasons why you can't do it and why it's ridiculous for them to think that. There's going to be some anxiety in communicating and making a decision in this situation. But ultimately, Aries, it kind of looks like to me, and I know I'm going to get some people out there talking about, oh, I'm not going to do that. You're going to have a change of heart in this situation. Because what you're going to find out at the end of this all is that you've caught feelings for them too. So you are going to be coming back to this issue of them making this offer. And you're going to say, you know what, you're right, I'm sorry, I feel the same way. I was afraid, or whatever your issue is, I was confused. But you are going to make a transformation here. You are going to break through all of that and come to the idea that, yes, I want this relationship. Yep. Let's make this commitment. Okay. Don't shoot the messenger. So let's see what they want to say to you. Can you really love me? I'm not sure that I love me. This is your partner talking about, you know, hey, I'm bound to get what's coming to me. You have your shit together. My life is chaos. Like I was talking about earlier about these attributes about building a life with you, they know that you are a partner that they would invest doing that with. I know that I need to apologize, and that's for you, Aries, and I know that don't shoot me down, but that's kind of what you're going to be doing. I think you're going to be a little shocked at first. You're going to be kind of like, wait a minute. And then I think after you're given a little bit of time to process that, you're going to be coming back and saying, hey, you know, let's meet for a cup of coffee or whatever. So let's see what their next move will be. So they may, after that initial, thing where you're kind of like, what? This wasn't going this way. They may not talk to you for a few days, but like I said, you're going to come right back around to saying, hey, here's the deal. Oh, this isn't going here, but... Oh, okay, but I'm going to read it anyway. Life has been empty without you. I try to distract myself by going out with friends. Okay, because they're trying to, lick their wounds and deal with that hefty dose of rejection. But then they're going to refocus. Okay, like I said, they were saying, I'm going to wait for Aries because I know Aries is worth it. I'm going to wait. And so basically they're gonna, they're gonna feel the rejection of really seriously from you, the initial rejection that you're gonna give them. They are going to be living it up with their friends. They might be trying to make it look really good, and they're tough enough to handle it and so on and so forth or whatever. But Aries, in the meantime, you're going to be processing that situation and you're going to be coming back to it and saying, oh, yeah, me too. Then I think you guys are going to come together. They're absolutely going to forgive you. You guys are going to fall into it. You're going to contact them. They're going to want to connect with you. This could be somebody that you work with, but you guys are going to enter into contract together. So, let's get some love cards on it. I don't think that, until they kind of mention it to you initially, that you're allowing yourself to go there, or that you're admitting that you feel the way that they feel about you. You feel that same way about them. Wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So I think this is talking about processing information. You're going to be very shocked because maybe this player talks a really good game. Maybe they put up a really good front about they can't be committed. Yeah, I can't be, in a relationship. Really, they're just trying to, of course, put up a wall, but you may be shocked that they've developed feelings for you. Surrender. That was in the beginning of our read, wasn't it? Someone surrendering to something. Interesting. At times, we must surrender the old ways of doing things for both of you before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So I think that you are going to be surrendering. They are already surrendering. Balancing, surrendering. The energy is gaining momentum. Take time to breathe out. So remember when we talked about earlier about if something's moving too quickly, it's okay to slow it down. The energy is gaining momentum because they're about to confess how they feel about you, truly feel about you. And they want to wait until you're ready to commit to them. And you're both trying to swim in the same direction, but you're kind of going, off in different directions because somebody threw a rock in the pond, right? And that's your lover over here who decided that, you tamed them enough, Aries, that they want to settle down with you. So there you have it. I think you presented enough of a challenge and enough of mental substance for them that they may not have found in others, that they know that this will be a situation in which you will just build on that year after year. So let me get some advice cards here. Surrender. Come to the edge. So when you're processing information, you're closing out cycles. Your partner's already begun to close out cycles. You're coming to the edge of this situation because you're like, what? And you're kind of pushing yourself in a way to process the information about how you feel about them. I think that it's something that you kind of pushed down or you walked over because you didn't think it was going to be a possibility with this person. This person comes in with this information and they completely shock you with their confession of love. And so you are running it down to the wire, I think, trying to make your decision. Imagine coming together, closing out cycles, peace. I think your initial rejection for this person doesn't give you peace. And I think that's why you kind of circle back to it, right? Treasure Island. So a lot of closing out cycles of an image that somebody was portraying, and this is about your partner. This image, this Playboy image they were portraying about, I can't be committed, I'm too, that's for other people, not for me. And I think that they're now coming to this idea that that was a load of crap all the way around their whole life, and they didn't realize it until they met you. And I think that you penetrated through something there that was false, a false sense of self. Yin, receive. So Aries, of course, you're going to want to, be the one, that energy about doing, acting, let's go, keep it going. But it's time for you now to understand about receiving. And this person is coming to confess how they feel about you and that they, hey, you know what? Like I said, it was all fun and games, but now I've caught feelings and I would like a commitment from you. And so you've received this information and now you're processing it and you're going to be coming back with a yes. So anyway, Aries, that's what I have for you guys, and I'll see y'all later.